why does looking at the stars, you know, why does that help us? Why is that a positive? Why should we do it? What is to be gained from seeing the stars?
Are these rhetorical questions, or are we supposed to try and answer them?
We can talk about them.
Orchard Street, Selfridges.
Maybe it's the noise, maybe it is the light, but it just fills every space in your head, and you can't turn your brain off.
See it too bright, we've got to get to the darkness. Is that allowed?
Yeah. Let's try that again.
Is that better?
Yeah. All right then.
Maybe
Compare the number of the stars to the number of office windows and the number of construction cranes and the number of street lights.
In one sense, yeah, the lights in the office block and so on are good for productivity and everything, but for us as humans, the massive abundance of light is actually really detrimental to our health and our well-being. This century has been so crazy because 120 years ago, you could see the Milky Way from London. It's so utterly unthinkable now. Everyone before us has always looked to the stars for guidance. You know, they've looked to see their future in there or their ancestors preserved up there. The sky was meaningful. And in fact, the whole earth was meaningful to our ancestors. Everything was saying something. And now nothing is. We're just surrounded by bricks and street lights, and it's a silent world. It's so noisy, and yet there's no meaning. That's why that last paragraph of my poem, and now we wander in a light of our own making, a light that shades and smothers, adrift beneath a blank and meaningless sky. I thought adrift was a really good word, because it makes you think of those Polynesian navigators who knew exactly where they were. It's maybe the message that comes from the stars is you are insignificant, potentially. And isn't that interesting that to think that we're more significant than we are actually leads to us being really unhappy, I think.
Yeah.
To get too wrapped up in our problems, to lose a sense of perspective. What is fundamentally a massive fuck-off ball of exploding gas represented as 5 triangles.
And then those 5 triangles I used to sell a pair of £7,000 sparkly boots.